Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Lefty Heat, and I just wanted to say thanks again for 4,000 subscribers. It really means a lot that you guys are watching my videos, staying updated. And now we're going to take a look at Video Game Heat's top 10 Nintendo 3DS launch titles, so you'll know what games to play when you buy your 3DS. Let's take a look at number 10, Pilot Wings Resort. It's been about 20 years since Pilot Wings first soared on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and the series is now about to make an appearance on the 3DS. It's not the strongest launch title, but there's still some gravity-defying fun to be had in Pilot Wings Resort, especially if you're a fan of the franchise or arcade flyers in general. Moving on to number 9, The Sims 3. I feel like this game will do really well just because of the popularity of all the Sims games on previous consoles and even the PC. It really takes advantage of the 3D technology by allowing you to create a 3D character of yourself to put in the game as a sim, and then they also use the Nintendo's Street Pass system that allows anyone to share characters within a certain range. If this game is anything like the previous Sims games that have been released, then I'm definitely looking forward to this. Let's move on to number 8, Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. This series has been the number 2 selling football release for many years now, but launching on the 3DS gives it an open playing field with FIFA 3D. According to the producers of Pro Evolution Soccer 2011 3D, this is the first time the series has ever graced the launch of a system, which is a technicality as Konami's football history shows that International Superstar Soccer 2 landed at the beginning of the GameCube's life in Europe. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this game is all about, and it definitely makes the list because it is one of the few starting lineup sports games on the 3DS. Moving on to number 7, Super Monkey Ball. This game, Super Monkey Ball 3D, is the latest installment and contains 3 brand new compelling gameplay choices, including single-player puzzle levels, Monkey Race, and Monkey Fight. These new game modes give players the chance to compete via wireless connection with up to 4 players in the best 3D social experience possible in the palm of their hands. I'm really looking forward to testing out the new 3DS's internet capabilities, and the Super Monkey Ball fans will be able to choose between the Nintendo 3DS motion sensor or the slide pad to navigate the puzzle mazes with complete precision while playing online or in the actual game. Let's move on to number 6, Ridge Racer 3D. Unlike Asphalt 3D, Ridge Racer 3D is essentially a compilation of favorite courses from past games, a couple of new ones, and some relatively minor additions. In this case, there are new cars, some inspired by American muscle machines, and the ability to purchase little perks before each race, such as full nitrous or an instant rocket start. This game is definitely one of the best racing games on the 3DS console. With that said, let's move on to number 5, Rayman 3D. This game is a port of the Dreamcast version of Rayman 2. While obviously it can't compare to the game visuals of recent times, it's really not bad looking at all. The stereoscopic 3D adds a depth to Rayman's world that just hasn't been possible before. Tight platforming sections feel full of life, and you could really feel like you're stretching to make a long jump, and helicopter flights look realistic. It's also worth noting that there's a reason the original Rayman 2 received numerous Game of the Year awards. Exploring each world is addictive, and the level of design is clever, constantly keeping you on your toes. The next game is number 4, LEGO Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars 3DS. It's not a perfect adventure, but it's a great launch title for the 3DS. As with the other versions of this sequel, you're once again in charge of the LEGO pieces that resemble familiar Star Wars characters, each with their own set of skills. But this time around, the story characters and environments are tied to the popular Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series. You'll move around these expansive environments to solve puzzles, build objects, battle enemies, and collect studs that can be used to unlock new characters. I really like this game, and I haven't played the Star Wars franchise, well, the LEGO Star Wars franchise, in a while, and the Xbox 360 one has really stood out. So I'll put an annotation, which it should be there already, right at the bottom of the screen, so you can click there and check out the Xbox 360 gameplay of the Star Wars Clone Wars, and then hopefully you'll come back to this video, and then we'll finish it up. We're going to move on to number 3, Nintendogs and Cats. This game doesn't differ a great deal from the original DS version, but the augmented reality is probably the reason why it's number 3 on this list. Placing the question mark card provided brings your dog into the real world and then allows them to walk around even like your living room floor. Also, by placing one of the character cards, you can then add an accessory, such as like a Mario cap. So this basically creates a real life sense of gaming, and I mean, besides the fact that they're lovable little puppies that you're playing with, and also the cats, and they're these cute animals, virtual pets, if you want to call them. It's just a cool way to show off the 3DS's technology through that game. Alright, well, enough about Nintendogs and Cats. Let's move on to number 2, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. With the launch lineup filled with familiar faces and gameplay, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Shadow Wars is a very welcome addition to the Nintendo 3DS software catalog. An addictive addition to the turn-based strategy genre, and it's inventive in its own right. Not only is this game considered Ubisoft's most original title on the Nintendo 3DS launch lineup, but it's also one of the most playable by gamers, because I mean, a lot of them have commented on this game. I know IGN, GameSpot, a bunch of them have different reviews on this game, and they've given it high ratings, so definitely looking forward to this. Let's move on to our last and final game that we're looking forward to on the top 10 Nintendo 3DS launch titles. Here we go, number 1, Street Fighter 4. All the familiar Street Fighter characters are in this game, 31 to be precise, and while the classic arcade mode is augmented by various ways of playing human opponents locally via the internet or download play, which lets 2 people take on each other if they only have 1 copy of the game between them, it is just a great game. And through watching gameplay videos and then my research, I feel like this game deserves to be number 1 on a list of the top 10 games for the Nintendo 3DS launch. Overall, I mean, I know I'm looking forward to Ocarina of Time when that comes out, Mario Kart 3DS, Super Mario Bros. 3DS, and all those games. But until then, I feel like Super Street Fighter 4 will be a game that everyone can enjoy until those games come out, and really set the groundwork for the expectations of 3DS games in the future. Well, that's about it for today, and I will bring you guys an unboxing video of my 3DS on Sunday, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to like this video, comment, rate, subscribe, get this video a lot of views so that I can make that new video, and I can't wait for the 3DS. Should be a lot of fun. Be sure to also check out VideoGameHeat.com, and it's up right now, should be up right now, but if not, it will be up by the launch of the 3DS, so definitely go check it out. There's an all-new layout, design, and I'm really looking forward to the future of Video Game Heat. Thanks again for all the support. It really means a lot, and I can keep making videos, which is great. So thanks again, and I will see you guys next time. This is Lefty Heat signing out.